Greetings, world, and family. I am Richard, coming to you today being Tuesday, November the 26th, for another special viewer's request reading from my friend Hillbilly Joe. So, Joe has brought in for someone to look into who is a prolific astral traveler with the name Darius J. Wright. All right, well, first and foremost, Joe, thank you for bringing Darius to my attention. I have never heard of him. And of course, I went just before coming online right now. I went to see what he looks like. So that's what I do, right? I look at the image and I scan. And then I did find a video he did with a Mrs. Regina Meredith. So I watched it for 18 minutes, exactly 18 minutes and 6 seconds. Stopped the video, and then I am here to record it. So I am very excited about this man. And not since having discovered Alabar Jones and his team have I been this thrilled. So I will explain. As soon as I saw his face, his hand, it felt like I recognized his energy. So the first thing that popped to my hand, and I don't even know what he's talking about yet. This is just first impression of my eyes looking onto him. And then my pineal gland got activated and I recognized this man. So I tap in a little closer into him and I could see his aura like really coming out from his avatar, from his hand. But not only is it like that little white line and then you focus and it grows, but I could actually see like streams coming out. So I saw other energy around him and then I looked at his forehead. And as he's talking, because you know what? We all have a label if you know how to look on the forehead. Okay, some evil ones you could see like the mark of the beast on their forehead. Him, what I saw is something I see very similar to what I see on my forehead when I look in the mirror. It looks like a feline or like a dragon energy. I'm gonna say, I want to call it that Darius is dragon energy. And this is probably why I felt on first look that I recognized him, something within my higher self connected. Now, I also feel, and I did not do the cards on him. Again, like I finished it at 18:06, came excited to do this video. But I have a strong feeling that there is a sense of a master energy in him. And in today's day and age, there are a lot of masters walking amongst us. So at the beginning of Regina's video, I think it's her intro, she had stated that he's new to the scene. I don't know what new is. Is it a year? Is it 2 years? But that would also, like, to me, resonate that masters coming online. In a time where, I've said this in the past, and I heard Darius say it, that our mystic community has been highly infiltrated with this new age. So already I'm liking what he's saying. And plus, I mean, his head should be a statue. He looks like a warrior full of wisdom. He's a beautiful man. And anyways, I'm all excited and I can't wait to look at what the cards will say. So let's just dive into it. All right, so I'm gonna take, Higher Self wants my old-fashioned deck. So Higher Self, Oversoul, and Universe. Please tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in regards to Mr. Darius J. Wright. I want to see everything about him. And then we'll see if my intuition was accurate or not, right? But I think it's accurate. One more shuffle. Let's cut. Let's rock. Let's roll. All right, guys. So first in line for Mr. Darius. Oh, the whole deck is upside. No, it's not all upside down. Just this one. And you know, guys, I don't read upside down. So I had a few upside down here. Let me just transfer it. Okay, so the death card comes in. So that's his very first card. Very interesting. I could say a lot about this, just it coming first. Let me continue. Because as a first card, death of something for the rebirth of another one. Because obviously he's alive and twitching, right? Second, so yeah, the mystic of the universe. He's got a lot of universal secrets within him. Okay, this is a very good card. You know, the universe, those kind of secrets, the intuitive, talking about duality. So I got two major arcanas side by side, followed by illusion, delusion, smoke and mirrors, leaving one very perplexed. Okay, with the Seven of Cups, emotionally perplexed. So this is his past. And in the 18 minutes that I watched from his interview with Regina Meredith, he did speak at the very beginning that when he was very young, he was doing, unbeknownst to him, like astral traveling, leaving his avatar. And that was very confusing to him until one day he put the fear of the confusion at bay. So he surrendered to that confusion. So we got the death, the confusion, and the high priestess. So already, these three cards, talking of Darius's past, seem to collide with his intro beginning to Meredith's interview. If you want to look for it, I believe it's 10 months old. So in his now moment. So yeah, the magician, right? As above, so below. So this is, usually I have this often in anything that's government political as a movie card. But now we're talking about literally the magician who can manipulate, right? The elements. At the heartbeat. Okay, so Will's thinking, meditating, emotional information is coming to him. This is right now. So I guess he might ponder, meditate quite a bit. You know, that's not the happiest of cups. It could be jaded at times, but it could also be, you know, like thinking, meditating as information is coming. So we can see maybe this could signify like the astral traveling, following. So the 10 of Pentacles, happy family, happy home, lack of nothing, total abundance for his future. So there's still some secrets here while he prays, meditate. This is the baby hermit. I guess that he might have a tendency to go within quite a bit and will continue to. And then holding the world in your hands in the 11 portal, planning your future, the world you create across sea. All right, 9 and final card is the Empress, Gaia, Mother Earth, divine creator, divine feminine mother creator. So he is definitely sponsored or approved or works hand in hand with Gaia in his clarifying spread. So although there is a fear of the unknown, being at a cross point, right? You're blocked here, but swords is an air element, so therefore one of the mind. Okay, that could be his past because we're clarifying what's his middle. All right, so we do have the Knight of Cups coming in. So he is slow moving. Cups don't move very slow. I did say that he would have been new on the scene, like me, recently. He could be a little fickle because sometimes he could change his mind, but I'm going to take it more like slow moving. Fear of the unknown, his past, so that could be like his being afraid of like leaving his body and feeling like he was dying all the time. And then coming in slow moving with emotional support because he does wear his emotion on his sleeves. And then followed by the world. So something has wrapped itself up, lived itself full circle in order to have a rebirth, right? Death, world. But this also could signify like astral traveling, okay? Like leaving his avatar and traveling the world and the universe. There's a few meanings here. So in a golden major arcana, let's go see what could be said for Mr. Darius J. Dwight. So one last look-see-poo. And let's see what we got here. And it is strength, taming the beast by the mouth. All right, so that's what he's been doing, right? Taming the beast by the mouth. He's a very strong, this is a great card, right? Especially for someone who might be here like a master energy in order to help shatter the illusion of the infiltration within the New Age community, taming that beast by the mouth. This is what I'm being felt, shown by higher self. All right, so let's go with my pendulum. Pendulum. So am I accurate with this reading on Darius J. Dwight? All right, so can you rock it some more? Give us more pizzazz, more volume. All right. So is there any way that I'm wrong or I misread something? All right, so changing gears, searching data. So I'm getting a no, although there is a lot more to him, I feel. Yep. All right, rock it some more for my beloved family, the viewers. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so let's revise this, and I got to go ask more questions after. So in regards, tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in regards of Darius J. Wright. So he came in with the death card, right? So death of the old, rebirth of the new. He did also state in his interview with Regina Meredith that as a child, he'd leave his body and felt like dying all the time. So until he surrendered to the fear, that's when he started understanding everything that was like universal secrets, you know, because this one is highly intuitive, the High Priestess. So major arcana, okay, they're also slow moving, right? I mean, it's not like a bang like this. You know, you're looking throughout your destiny. But they have so much clout, so much strength. And this was in a regard exactly of illusion delusion. So he was very perplexed by doing these astral travels because he always felt as a kid that he was dying all over again. So until he put that fear aside and surrendered, that's where he started understanding his astral travels. In the now moment, so we do have the magician. As above, so below, and quite frankly, this is one that taps with all of the elements. It's a form of, well, magic, right? This is not a movie card. Because if it was a movie card and he would be a plant, I'd have very different cards here. I'd have the Hierophant, I'd have the Devil at play, I mean, I'd have the Three of Swords. Like, there's a lot I would have here, which are not present at all. So at his heartbeat, I do have the Four of Cups. So that represents right now. So this is when you're thinking, meditating on a subject. It could also mean whilst you're jaded or bored, but I'm not taking it this way. I think that this man, well, if he does astral traveling, he must meditate a lot, and that's where he gets his information from. Because this is not jaded, because the following card is 10 of Pentacles. Happy home, happy life, happy family, lack of nothing. Doesn't have to mean that he is like a billionaire because of what he does. It means that abundance is whatever you feel abundant with, right? Like your mission, how you think about thyself and the work that you do about thyself in order to share to others. That is total abundance. So in the future, we still have, so this is the baby hermit. So going within, right? Going within in order to find information, secrets. Okay, because that's what it is here. Again, whilst you're praying and meditating, hibernating, about secrets, because swords is an air element of the mind. So information that we later speak of, spoken to paper, things of that nature. So that's his future, and that information that he goes within to get those secrets here is in order to create a new world. So leaving the fourth density, right? Because that's what we are presently in, like we speak of dimensions, but it's mostly density. And the fourth density could have a lot of fear-mongering to it. So right now, as we live in fourth density, if you're listening to a lot of fear porn and you start feeling that chaos or that, fear within you, you got to be very careful about that, because this is where the split is happening. So you got to really mind your thoughts in order to go to the fifth density, there where fear no longer exists. There is a split right now happening for that new world that we're going into. And I don't really know why I'm speaking of that. I'm just following my higher self. So there's a purpose here, like I'm feeling fourth dimension, secrets, okay? So of the mind, fear, that's why I'm tapping into that. So he has a great purpose to help evolve those who listen and don't pay to fear porn in order to transcend or just move on to the fifth density. Because again, the fourth one, we got to be very mindful of what we listen to and what we get provoked by, and where does our mind go? Are you going to go into fear, that fear-mongering shit? Because that's going to lower you in the time of a split, right? So I have no fear. Everyone's talking about World War III, and I kind of like laugh it off because I know it's not part of my reality. I will do readings on it in the hopes of perhaps bringing you peace of mind, because this is why I do what I do, right? I want to bring peace of mind. I don't like fear-mongering. If I do see something fearful, I'll usually also tap into a way to get out of it, right? So anyways, enough about me, but there is something here about him in the future to help others with leaving the fourth density and moving on to a new world. There where Gaia is thriving, okay? There's no war here. We got to be very mindful here, and I think his purpose is to aid. Wow, I am loving that. So in the clarifying, so we do have the fear of the unknown with the Two of Swords, being at a still point, stuck, blinded to the back. But walking in slow, surely, could be a little fickle, but he does have his emotions on his sleeve. And then about the wrap up, okay? So the world has lived itself out, wrapped itself out in order to have that kind of a rebirth here, right? Rebirth. So the fear of the unknown. So that could have maybe been his past, in his very beginnings as a child, because he did feel that he was dying every time he did astral travel. I'm really going to have to watch a lot more about him. But then slow moving, coming to the surface to bring an emotion, because we have emotions in the cups here. And that is to wrap the old up. Golden Major Arcana is the strength. So before I move on, I want to first ask Pentacle. So Pentacle, was I accurate with the last row? 4 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and the Empress. Yeah, so that's what it is. To aid humanity to get out of the 4th density and move into the 5th. This is why he would have emerged recently, because he's not been around like, David Icke. Like, he's not like a veteran in this scene. Yeah. So could he be a master walking amongst us? Look at the momentum here. So he's a master. I turned online like the switch and go. Wow. And this is to help go to the 5th density. I am loving it. All right, thank you. I want to go clarify here. I want to clarify the 2 of Swords and the Knight of not Pentacles, but Cups. Just to make sure, because I got a feeling there's more to this here that I'm not too sure about. So, Higher Self, Oversoul, and Universe, please clarify the 2 of Swords. Why is the 2 of Swords present in this reading for Darius J. Wright? Darius J. Wright. Why is the 2 of Swords here? The fear of the unknown. Okay, so I'm going to take those 2. Okay, so a sense of generosity in a time where people are holding by a thread, because the 9 of Wands is you're still hanging to your wands, but you're banged up, bruised up, but you're not giving up. And one final one is, well, this is very similar to the Empress, right? The Queen of Pentacles. So she is birthing. She is Gaia, her as well. So the 2 of Swords is here. Okay, because in a time, the 2 of Swords is here to bring generosity, rebalance in a time where everyone is holding by a thread in order to move on to that where Gaia is thriving. Okay, so this is here to bring generosity because the fear of the unknown is holding by a thread, and we want to go to the 5th density here. Okay, sounds good. Let's go look at, what was this? Yeah, because this one had flown out and I didn't see it. Judgment, a wake-up call. So that's the 2 of Swords. Why is the Knight of Cups here for Mr. Darius? Darius J. Wright. The Knight of Cups. Why is he here? Because it's not the Knight of Swords, it's not the Knight of Wands, so it's not fast moving, it's not high-ho silver. I want to know what the slow moving is. All right, so we do have the moon about secrets, death, secrets, illusion, delusion. So that goes with my 7 of Cups here about smoke and mirrors, illusion, delusion. He is here because of that. The moon, secrets, and then evaluating, reevaluating everything we've worked upon. So what we've planted, we're watching those seeds spurt and grow. All the work we've done, we're analyzing it with the 7 of Pentacles. And then in order to move out of troubled waters with the 7 of... with the 6 of Swords. All right. So the Knight of Pentacle, the Knight of Cups is here because, so that's slow moving. Because the information that's coming is about lies, okay? Lies hidden. There's something wrong with this moon. This is why the dogs are barking. And the 2 dogs could be seen as the tamed version and the wild version of everyone, right? And they're both barking at the moon. There's something wrong with that moon. And we're reevaluating everything we've worked for in order to move out of troubled waters. So, he is here. Okay, that could be why it's a little slow moving, right? Because there's so much to unveil on the secrets and reevaluate all those secrets in order to move out of troubled waters. So that's why it's not high-ho silver, because there's still a lot to unravel. And since he is an astral traveler, he is a mystic. So I guess that there's going to be a lot coming out, because like I'm talking even about like all these religions that are out there that people are indoctrinated with. Like there's a lot, we can't go too fast. That's why I got him. You know, he could be a little fickle at times, you know. Yeah, and I feel there's still more to it. Let's go wrap up the world. Higher self and oversoul and universe. Why is the world here? So I would say that it's because he's very well calculated. The world is here with the hermit. So I had the baby hermit. Now I got the hermit. This is off-world energy. Wisdom of the universe enlightening us right now. Let's put it beside the light here. Okay, see that light here? Like how that's looking? This is what I saw, stuff coming out of his head. Darius. So I was seeing his aura. So an aura, you could see it like that around my fist, right? Like that. But then I saw like those, like that coming out. Like those lights, but coming out like this. So the hermit enlightening. Okay, so that popped out. So the world. Two more. And then in order to be victorious, back from war where everyone celebrates, okay? And then we got the Two of Wands, now the Three of Wands. So now you're just waiting for your ships to come in because you've actually done the work, the planning, and now you're waiting for that ship to come in. Okay, so that's the world. The world is here because he's got like wisdom, universal wisdom. Like he does go within. And when he goes within, as in the hermit, he's getting universal knowledge. There's a lot to this man. Universal knowledge, secrets of the universe. And that is there in order to become victorious and back from war. So again, like in order to help that fourth density to cross to the fifth density. And that's where we're waiting for that ship to come in, the fifth density. That's where our old world has wrapped itself up to have a rebirth through strength. Yes, I'm loving it. All right, so let's go see Pendulum. Where are you? All right, so Pendulum, although disclarifying other clarifiers was a little confusing, was I accurate with it? So could you give us more momentum? Yeah, we were. All right. So is he dragon energy? Uh-huh. Is he feline energy? Because I do believe that if you were dragon, you were feline. Uh-huh. Reptilian? I got a feeling it's going to be a no. Yeah, changing gears, searching data, and that's going to a no. Right. So there's a lot to him. There's a lot to him, and I really, again, love this energy. I recognize like this stamp on his forehead. Now, and that will come when you talk, you know, like you could have like certain like bumps, but if you look, you can see like eyes and like a nose. I don't know if you can see it on me, but see like, okay, let me do a, because I don't have my glasses. If I put my glasses on, I won't see it, but you know, you could see like a bit the shape. The eyes would be here and then the cheeks and then the nose. So it's like a between of a feline and a dragon, you know? So everyone's got this, and well, maybe this is one of the reasons why a lot of celebrities have pushed on Botox in order to hide that, and then it became mainstream so that everyone gets Botox. But I don't know, I just got that as a vision. It's beyond just looking relaxed. If you freeze that muscle, you can't really see whatever stamp is. There could be something there. Let's ask Pendulum. Is there truth to what I just said with the Botox craze, where it came from, in order to freeze? Yeah. But unfortunately for them, when you have an eye to see, you can actually see things all around, right? So I think that, interesting. We got a bonus information there. Botox. I love it. So there you go, guys. I feel I might have been a little all over, but that's just because I was really excited and looking forward to reading on Darius. I feel tempted, though, before I hang up on you. I want to see if my higher self has any last words in regards to Darius J. Wright. Any last words in regards to him and the future? Okay, so we're going to take all that, which is 3. Wow. So, first one is, again, the Empress, Mother Nature, Gaia. This is one that is to celebrate with the 10 of Cups in regards to who? the Khazarian Mafia, the Hierophant. This trumps that because we are victorious with this one. So yeah, I would say it's almost like the same visual you can, so that we understand our language. It's like when the sleeper is turned on, like it's this version, but not for like the CIA, This is something way bigger. And I think he is here to indeed help move from 4th density to the 5th. Because, if indeed he has only come on but recently, well, that doesn't mean anything bad. That would mean that he was like turned on, activated to show up when he did show up, as I did, because I've been here for not even a year, guys, doing videos. But I was an intuitive way before, right? I just got the call on January 1st. You got to start making videos now. So I did. So maybe there's a similar energy to him. I will look him up. And if I get more information, which I'm sure I will come back to you. So this said, I hope you enjoyed my video. I love you all very much. Have a beautiful, glorious kind of a day. Be good and kind to yourself. And I'll catch you all on the next read. Rock and roll. Ow! Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you.